to.
You can do that? What a multi-talented individual.
Okay, you can go.
Gotcha. I'd like to welcome everybody to our Monday, May 11th, 2026 Cascade City Council meeting. We'll have a call to order with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Delaney,
Here.
Gale, Hush,
Bill, that's you.
Hush.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hush, here.
Weber,
Here.
Raker.
Here.
I need a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
Motion by Hush,
Second.
second by Raker. All in favor?
Aye.
At this point, we'll have public comment, a limit of 3 minutes per person on agenda items and local government issues. State your name.
Steve Stahl. And Steve, did you get those did you forward those pictures to anybody else? Like
I didn't get them. No,
You didn't?
I didn't have them.
All right, anyway, a couple, 3 weeks ago.
Everybody knows
I
what
had
you're.
sent some pictures to Steve and Mark about a property that's adjacent to mine down on Buchanan Street. And I just wanted to know if you guys are gonna uphold your ordinances down that way or not. I mean, there's two big dead trees down there. One of them is diseased. It's had branches falling off it. You know, it's just, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm just wondering if, is it something that you're gonna get taken care of
Once Deanna gets back, that'll be one of the first things we'll be doing.
once she's coming back?
Shortly?
When I can, in the next couple of weeks probably. But I mean, if I get the pictures, I can do a lot from here too.
Okay, well,
Okay.
Mark and
So you
Steve
can
both
email
have
me the
them.
pictures?
Yeah, Mark's got them. He'll send them over to you.
Okay,
So, and then, I think Mark has probably already got taken down in front, but the city needs to get down there and get that hole filled in, down at the stop sign down there at, corner of 136 and 4th Avenue, where they put that new,
Radius in there?
yeah. Anyway, a truck went off there, so there's a hole in the ground right next to the street on that little curb thing. You know, it's probably, it was a big truck, so I mean, it's foot wide, and it's probably a foot deep, probably 15 foot long. Did you look at it?
The whole
But anyway,
radius.
it just, before kid goes by, you know, flies over that, hits it with a bike, or somebody's out walking,
On
doesn't
that
see it,
edge.
and falls in, you know, it's just dangerous.
You mow that, correct?
Yes, I mow that,
And that is all city property, Steve.
yes. I know,
Quite enough to mow it, I think we need to take care of it. And I think we need to rock alongside that curb, because it's not a very good design, because every vehicle that goes around there,
Goes off the
well,
edge.
yeah, you know, it's worse when you have two semis meeting, or one
yeah, and
coming.
campers, I mean, the
Yeah.
campground's out there. Everyone,
Yeah.
everyone that comes around the corner goes over the curb,
Yeah,
because it was not designed very well.
anyway, it'd be nice if you guys get some of that taken care of, I'd appreciate it. All right,
Thanks, Steve.
thank you.
Are you on the agenda item?
No, I'm public comment, right?
Okay,
Yep,
good.
yep. All right. I'm Jason Rogers, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Unfortunately, my partner Tyler is not able to be here tonight. Quick little tidbit, this is my 45th birthday, so hopefully you guys can give me my birthday wishes this evening.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. My partner and I, Tyler, developed Parkview Street here a few years ago, adjacent to the new city park, or above the new city park. It was a successful development featuring 4 new single-family homes. We did obtain workforce housing tax credits through that process through the state of Iowa for the project. So why are we here? We're looking at developing 8 single-family homes on Beech Nut off of Oak Hill, or near Oak Hill. On 320, I had a call with the city administrator, reviewed all the reasoning on why 5,000 wasn't going to be enough for us versus what would be 7,500. So about 2,500 with a multiple of 8 for the 8 homes. Unfortunately, I didn't follow up with a detailed email, and a lot of the points discussed were not articulated to council. Here are some of those points. Higher costs to develop due to road improvements, general updated costs, as well as holding costs in a small community. Other options on building in other communities offering tax increment financing and other incentives. It would free up other housing stock in the community for rentals and more affordable housing. It would provide higher tax revenue and sales revenue to the city of Cascade, and more housing for those who work in the community, like teachers and other laborers and workers. Many other benefits we can discuss later. On 323, it was a 4-to-1 vote for 5,000 versus the 7,500, which was later vetoed by the mayor. The discussion has now pivoted to waiving the building permits and water sewer hookup fees. With that, the rebuttal by some of the council members as well as the mayor is that may become standard and that may be available to all. My rebuttal to that is it can be simply categorized to a developer as, okay, if you're building more than one home, if you're doing more than one simple addition, or it's an improvement value of maybe a few $100,000 if it's a commercial project or something alike. So simply put, you can categorize it, and what we're looking for is just a little bit more to make this make sense. There's not a lot of money in development anymore, and a lot of people who used to develop, especially in this area, probably aren't going to be in the future. We don't have to do this project. We want to do this project. We've been successful here before, so we're kind of coming back, but the numbers are tight. So our project, again, it's not only going to add 8 homes in the next 2 to 3 years. In the next 2 to 3 years, the water sewer hookup fees for 8 homes will be paying that back quickly. In addition to that, the permitting fees will be made back very quickly with the sales tax revenue from the materials alone. That's all I have.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Seeing no other comments, I'd like to make a comment and give a huge pat on the back to the fire department personnel and EMS personnel and their tremendous response to the green truck line fire that we just experienced, and their great involvement with the other departments and coordinating all that. And they just did an absolutely great job in taking care of that situation. And what everybody thinks that it's all over when they leave the fire site, but when they get back to the station, they have a lot of work cleaning up and redoing everything. So I think they deserve a huge thank you. So thanks, everybody. Consent agenda, city council minutes 4/27/26, Cascade Public Library minutes 5/5/26, liquor license for the Corner Tap Room for the annual Wing Fest, liquor license ownership change for Dolgan Corporation LLC doing business as Dollar General, liquor license ownership change for McDermott Oil Company, Visa invoice in the amount of $6,113.04, month-end financial reports for April 2026, May 11th, 2026 claims. Is there any questions on the consent agenda? If none, I need a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Delaney,
Second?
second by Hush. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Number 7, consideration to approve resolution number 23-26, a resolution expressing support for the Cascade Beach Nut Homes single-family housing development and application for Iowa Economic Workforce Housing Tax Credit. What's everybody want to do on this?
This is,
Can I just make a comment?
Yep.
That's kind of related to what Jason said when he was speaking. I think we can categorize this request, waiving the building permit fees, waiving the water and sewer fees, if only the person is applying for workforce housing tax credits. If they don't do that, then we don't allow that. I mean, that's simple. I mean, he's applying for that, that's why we're doing this. We're just not waiving the building permit fees and the water and sewer fees just because we want to give him an extra break. He's applying for this tax credit, and by us doing this, it gives his application more strength.
And that would limit that then to only people that are applying for that tax credit.
Right.
Yep.
and it also makes the city of Cascade look very good at the state level for going along with
That program.
the program, no different than what Brian Bach, the Iowa Main Street grant, the Catalyst grant. Anybody who goes after those, the state of Iowa is gonna recognize what we're helping out with.
That
these
you're
guys.
using.
So, it's
And
just,
when they apply for these different grants, like the Iowa Main Street, this workforce credit, there's a lot more work involved in this application, and they have certain requirements they have to meet. So, I mean, by us, giving them $46,000 to get 8 $450,000 houses built, I think the city can afford to do that.
which we will recoup that with the first 2 years of taxes. If
And it
these
says
lots
right,
sit
it's
there and do
stated right in the
nothing.
resolution.
What's that, Deanna?
It's stated right in the resolution that we're expressing our support for this housing development and the application for the Iowa Economic Workforce Housing Tax Credit. So we're basically saying that what we're giving them as our local support is because they're applying for this housing tax credit.
Yeah, and we passed it once.
Gotcha. Anything else?
Is the fees being waived $400 for building permit and $200 for water and sewer, or is it as stated on the, as $400 water and sewer?
It's $800 total per unit.
I thought it was 200 for the water and sewer. Is that a piece? Is that how it breaks down?
Yeah. And in the past, Brian Bach's building down there, the brewery building, the city helped along with that. Putting that water and sewer in up to that. These guys got water and sewer in, they're just,
Yes, we did.
Any-
things are way different now than they were before, and obviously, the developer did all this, well, and the city didn't have any skin in the game, so I never could understand that. But these guys are putting their money into it, and we're taking it over, yeah, but they're putting the street in, sewer and water's in. So they bought it that way, but still,
Anything else?
yes, let me finish. And if this town's not growing, it's dying. So these guys are willing to put 8 more houses up in the next 2 years. It's,
That makes it a unique situation too. I mean, that's the other side of it needs to get looked at.
That's the scope of the
It
project.
isn't somebody just coming and going to build one house. This is 8 houses.
yeah, in 2 to 3 years.
Yes. So, I mean, over that course, it's a commitment that they're going to invest in and go in and move forward. If we're gonna get 8 houses out of the deal right off the bat. So I think for what we're on our end spending to move this forward and provide 8 more houses in Cascade, and honestly, we need them.
Yes. And it's not just Joe Blow coming to get a building permit and trying to
Right.
get that way. That's not gonna happen.
Right.
If somebody wants to put a development in, we'll talk.
Well, Jason and I talked about it on the phone the other day. Apparently, the state grant is for 10,000. Our match is 5,000, it's 15,000 per unit. At 8 units, it's 120,000. And with the $400 times 8, we're talking $6,400. I really have a problem with, and Jason said, I mean, the 10,000 from the state, there's usually about $2,000 worth of that is administrative fees and audits, et cetera. But I still wonder if we aren't being more than generous at our part of it being 40,000, state being at 80,000 for this project. And we're flipping over $6,400 in the end.
So you're saying $5,800 a door is too much?
I'm just,
So if
whenever
they don't develop this,
well, when everybody else is doing it on their own, and in the past, we've always done the building, or the
in
fees. That's my statement.
all right,
Anything else?
yeah.
If nothing, I need a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Weber,
A second.
second by Raker. Roll call?
Delaney,
Aye.
Gale, Hush,
Nay.
Weber,
Aye.
He said aye.
Raker.
Aye.
So we have 3 yeses because Chad didn't call in.
No.
Yeah, Chad's not here.
Okay, well, it doesn't pass because I need 4 out of 5 to overturn the mayor's veto.
So does it come back then again, Deanna?
Nope.
Okay.
But I want to make a resolution, we need to give them the $5,000.
Yeah.
We need to make a resolution for that.
That's already been passed.
No, it has not.
Sure it has.
It was passed, and then you put the two together, and now it just failed,
Well, in the next meeting,
you know?
it's not on the agenda to do it.
Yeah, I think the 5.
Deanna, can we make a resolution now, or we got to wait for the next meeting?
When's the dedeadline, Jason? When do you need the resolution for your application?
He left.
Oh. I mean, because if he doesn't need it, I thought it didn't open till like June 9th or something like that. We could just have another resolution on the next agenda with just the 5,000.
It was my understanding, Deanna, that the 5,000 was approved, that the only,
It was. It is approved.
This was
by
approved
you guys
also.
by a motion, but then it has to be in the form of a resolution for him to give to the state in his application. So what we can do, if we could make a motion on this particular resolution for just the 5,000 and eliminate the building permit and water and sewer waiving of those fees.
So we have to make a motion to that point?
Yes.
I need a motion to that effect then.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Weber,
Second.
second by Delaney. Roll call?
Delaney,
Aye.
Hush,
Aye.
did he aye?
Yeah.
Weber,
Aye.
Raker?
Aye.
Okay. So I will update the resolution, taking those things out and just having the $5,000 per house.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Number 8, EMS Week Proclamation, May 17th to 23rd, 2026. Whereas emergency medical services is a vital public service, and whereas the members of emergency medical services teams are ready to provide life-saving care to those in need 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and whereas access to quality emergency care dramatically improves the survival and recovery rate of those who experience sudden illness or injury, and whereas emergency medical services fills health care gaps by providing important out-of-hospital care, including preventative medicine, follow-up care, and access to telemedicine. And whereas the emergency medical services system consists of first responders, emergency medical technicians, paramedics, emergency medical dispatchers, firefighters, police officers, educators, administrators, pre-hospital nurses, emergency physicians, trained members of the public, and other out-of-hospital medical care providers. And whereas the members of emergency medical services teams, whether career or volunteer, engage in thousands of hours of specialized training and continuing education to enhance their life-saving skills. And whereas it is appropriate to recognize the value and the accomplishments of emergency medical services providers by designating the Emergency Medical Services Week now. Therefore, I, Steve Napper, Mayor of Cascade, Iowa, in recognition of this event, do hereby proclaim the week of May 17th to 23rd, 2026 as Emergency Medical Services Week. Number 9, consideration to approve resolution number 31-26, a resolution approving the hiring of a part-time library employee for the city of Cascade, Iowa. Is there any questions about this?
The last part of that statement is, but this may lead to a continued position in the fall. Is there an opening in the fall? Or is this an additional position?
He wants to know if there's if it's gonna continue in the fall, or is there gonna be? Uh-oh, lost the sound.
It's me, I had myself muted.
Oh.
Yeah, so right now they're being hired as a summer part-time employee, but depending on what may be transpiring at the library, it may then continue into a more like permanent part-time position.
Okay. Any other questions? If none, I need a motion.
I'll make a motion, we hire.
Motion by Weber,
Second.
second by Raker. Roll call.
Weber,
Aye.
Raker,
Aye.
Delaney,
Aye.
Hush.
Aye.
Number 10, consideration to approve resolution number 32-26, a resolution authorizing the Cascade Fire Department to issue an invoice to Green Truck Line Incorporated.
So I don't know if you guys all understood the memo that I included with this, but right now in our ordinances, we have nothing that specifies what we can charge or that we do charge for residential or commercial industrial fires. But after that fire, the insurance agent approached the fire chief and said, please get us an invoice for the fire because there is some benefit in their insurance policy for such expenses. So because we right now do not have anything in our code that says we can charge or do charge, the city attorney said we should draft an invoice and then have city council approve and authorize that we send this invoice. But we will be looking, I've talked with the police chief, the fire chief, and we are going to be addressing the code and probably adding something in there that it is to the discretion of the fire chief that we can charge for fires going forward. Because other cities are starting to do that, especially for commercial and industrial ones.
Deanna, I talked to Nick, and he said Hook contacted him about the invoice. So that's what I wanted to make sure of, that it was the owner of the building And they came up with this invoice, and it is not, even if the insurance does not cover all this, he does not get billed for it. We're not gonna start, we're only gonna
Right.
bill them if they ask for it. So,
And it would also depend on the fire, the type of fire.
Correct.
Like some fires, they don't use a lot of extra, equipment or supplies, but some fires, because they do already sometimes charge for hazmat fires, because
Sure.
Yeah.
once they use hazmat materials, they have to replenish those. But this just opens up that they have the discretion to charge if they want to charge,
correct.
or feel necessary to charge.
Yep.
And this did not come from the fire chief. This came from the building owner's insurance agent.
Okay. Thank you. I need a motion on this.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Delaney,
Second.
second by Weber. Roll call.
Raker,
Aye.
Delaney,
Aye.
Hush,
Aye.
Weber.
Aye.
Number 11, consideration to approve ordinance number 2-26, an ordinance amending Title III, Chapter 14, Emergency Medical Services of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Cascade, Iowa, and this is the third and final reading. Is there any questions about this? If none, I need a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Weber,
Second.
second by Raker. Roll call.
Delaney,
Aye.
Hush,
Aye.
Weber,
Aye.
Raker.
Aye.
Number 12, consideration to approve ordinance number 1-26, an ordinance amending the Code of Ordinance of the City of Cascade, Iowa by amending Chapter 6-2, Utilities, Sanitary Sewer Systems, specifically 6-2-4, Building, Sewer, and Connections, and this is the third and final reading. Is there any concerns on this? If none, I need a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Delaney. Second by Raker. Roll call.
Hush,
Aye.
Weber,
Aye.
Raker,
Aye.
Delaney.
Aye.
Reports, Fred?
You received my reports in your packets. I just want to say we had prom a couple weeks ago. We only had one incident there. It was a previous student, so I think no accidents, everyone got home safe. I think that was a win, so
It's always good.
always good. We just have to keep that up, so. Any questions for me? Thank you.
Nope. Thanks, Fred.
Thanks.
Deanna?
Well, I don't have too much because I've been recovering. But I had mentioned this at the last meeting, I believe, that they're going to have a ribbon cutting at the pickleball courts, and the date is June 6th, and it's at 10 a.m. And then I just want to give a big thank you out to Chantel. She's been really helping. I'm trying to do as much as I can from home, but she's been a great help, and I just want to thank her very much.
She's doing an excellent job.
It's a lot of work too. I mean, especially one person in that office, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So, hey, round of applause
And
for,
you can-
I want to thank Matt as well.
yep, Matt's helping out too.
Yep,
So thank you.
good job. If there's nothing else for the betterment of the community, I need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion, adjourn.
Motion by Hush,
Second.
second by Weber, all in favor?
Aye.
Thanks, Deanna.
Thank you.
Sure you don't want those off in June?